I don't fancy myself a spiritual person, particularly. The only thing that consistently makes me happy is being outdoors. That's the only thing in life that I know every time makes me happy. Nothing else in life has that consistency. The first time I came here was in 1982, actually, with my folks as a tourist. There was no bridge, there was no town. Then by the second time that I came back to climb, there was signs saying police, hotel, hospital, but there was only one house. That time, being 15 years old, we climbed Guillaume, the smallest tower here, with a buddy of mine that was 16. Yeah, I think that was one of the biggest adventures I've ever had here. I realized that this was a place that I would keep coming back and back and back and back and back and back and back. It started feeling like home, no?
Patagonia, he's based his whole climbing career around this area. You look at the guidebook he put out, and you couldn't do a guidebook like that unless you absolutely loved the area. He knows these mountains, probably better than anything else in life.
One of the core values of alpinism historically was to have somewhat of a fair and honest fight. I mean, they used to say, give the mountain a chance. They considered that pitons were not valid at first. If you look back in history, there's people that climbed in really good style early on. No? The second ascent of Fitzroy was done alpine style by two men with just the backpacks they had in their bags and nothing else. And pretty much anything that is getting climbed these days is getting climbed alpine style. The next progression now, which I think is the most interesting one, is to free climb. I think my generation of alpinists was not able to yet see that free climbing was the way to go. I mean, that was a fairly massive shortcoming or blind spot. Now we're talking about the generation that frowns on A0, on any sort of aid climbing, and those also frowns upon the use of Zoomers. And I think it's great. I mean, I don't know, it's the train passing right next to me, and it's the next step is in that direction.
He's getting to that age where he's like, I want to see you climb this.
Hike back and then just rappel down the route.
He's like, I cannot do it. And you're like, actually, yes, yes, you can.
I'm sure I'll be 80 years old and I'll be still here, no? I mean, now I have so much invested that I don't see ever walking away from this place.